Let me know when you're ready to take a cheers.
But also, right now, I'm trying to make a point. I've essentially been banned from Twitter as a consequence.
You can't even see me though, but it's fine.
Same, Jordan Peterson. And you know what was one of the last tweets I tweeted? Someone clip this up.
Cheers.
This is important to hear. Cheers. One of my last tweets, the day I was banned, 6 hours before I was banned, was God is good.
Bro, why the fuck
First time I tweeted that.
Bro,
First time I started
oh
tweeting
my
about
gosh.
God.
Pause it.
Said,
My bad. Something fell off. I'm gonna still be talking though. Why the hell Sneako keeps mentioning that he's been banned, bro? It's been like a week. Every time I hear him talk, I've been banned. I'm like, yeah, but you're still here.
He hasn't been technically banned.
You haven't been really banned. I mean, I guess his Twitter account got suspended. I guess, but come on, bro. Nigga, you still, that's not even your bread right now. YouTube is his bread right now. He knows that. Like so far, YouTube is his bread. You're not making money off of Twitter, so you're fine, bro. Just make another Sneako account. Just say, hey, this is my second stuff, and then that's it. If not, then just keep making YouTube videos. But yeah, that's my only issue. He's been saying that a lot. He's like, I've been banned. I'm like, yeah, bro, good for you. You're still making. You're still here. You're in Miami. Your shit is paid for. You got a girlfriend. You fine, bro. Like stop yelling.
You can't talk about God. You're supposed to promote prom. You're supposed to promote violence.
I don't got no problem with Sneako. I'm just saying. He's been saying that a lot.
Weaker to steer people away from that. They don't want you to hear this. Genuinely. First time I tweeted God is good, 6 hours later is banned. You know who believes in God? Jordan Peterson. Banned.
And, although technically I have been suspended. But the suspension will not be lifted unless I delete the hateful tweet in question, and I would rather die than do that.
W.
And hopefully it will not come to that. Although who the hell knows in these increasingly strange days.
I'm different though. I'd rather delete that tweet so I can continue being on the platform and wake people up.
What was it that I said that caused such a fuss? And that fuss is just beginning.
So he's selling out.
And complexly, what exactly was it that I said that resulted in the ban? Here's the tweet in question. Remember when pride was a sin? And Ellen Page just had her breasts removed by a criminal physician. And then a link to a story that detailed out the happenings.
Damn.
The response from Twitter, quote, violating our rules against hateful conduct. You may not promote violence against, threaten, or harass other people on the basis of race, ethnicity, national origin, sexual orientation, gender identity, religious affiliation, age, disability, or serious disease. By clicking delete, you acknowledge that your tweet violated the Twitter rules. Delete. If you think we've made a mistake, submit an appeal to us. Please note that should you do so, your account will remain law.
Yeah, one Andrew Tate video I made got not copyright, got a strike for violating community guideline. That was the video of him saying he's leaving internet.
Promote violence against.
Yeah, and they got a strike
or threaten
because it just had him on it. So obviously it was a bot.
So that leaves the arguably lesser sin of harass.
Keep in mind, chat, the Taliban has a Twitter account.
ISIS has a Twitter account.
Let's assume, since I wasn't informed, that that was the crime. And further, harassment on the basis of so-called gender identity. Since Twitter did not do me the favor of actually specifying my crime, and there are many possibilities on that front, we unfortunately have to guess at why this has occurred. And that's actually a big problem in and of itself, and also indicative of the utter carelessness of the Twitter organization with regard to the propriety of its own censorial actions. I should at least know exactly what I did wrong if I am required to acknowledge that my tweet violated the Twitter rules.
You have the wrong opinion.
Nope.
God is good. It's the wrong opinion.
What rules, you sons of bitches? Exactly. Precisely.
So what rules, you sons of bitches?
Because such things matter when the accusations start flying. So what did I say that might constitute harassment? Well, many things, hypothetically. Let's begin with, remember when pride was a sin? Although that is merely a factual statement, because under the old rules applicable even
I've never thought about that before, and now they got parades for a sin.
a decade ago, pride
Wow.
was a sin.
Wow.
And had been recognized as perhaps
Chat, put the flags in the chat.
the cardinal sin for thousands of years previously.
Wow.
It still might be regarded as unacceptable to the woke authoritarian moralists who now insist, for example, that we celebrate Pride Month, not hour or day or week, but month, and who have literally called it Pride Month instead of LGBT plus month or whatever else alphabet acronym which is currently insisted upon as the only acceptable enlightened terminology. I don't regard pride as a virtue. It has been classically regarded as a sin. I don't see that sexual orientation or sexual desire of any sort is something to celebrate or to take pride in. And so what I said was merely a fact. Now, it's possible that I hurt someone's feelings because I pointed out that pride goes before, for example, a fall, but I don't care about that, would do it again. And also consider it my duty to warn those who are about to fall into a pit that the path they are on leads suddenly downhill. But that was probably not the reason that I was banned from Twitter, although, as I said, I am in the position of having to guess. Next phrase to interrogate. And Ellen Page. Now, why did I stop there? Because in all likelihood, it was this seemingly innocuous phrase, including the name of a well-known actress, there I'm in trouble again, that likely resulted in my ban. I committed the fatal crime of what has come to be known in the appalling sensorial terminology of
misgendering
insane activists as dead naming, which is the act of referring to someone who has transitioned, another hated piece of jargon and slogan, by the name and by the inference, the gender, really the sex, that everyone knew them by previously. And in the case of Ellen/Elliot, millions of people recognized and knew.
No, but that's, why would you dead name? You know what's so fucking stupid too? Someone like Demi Lovato will for fun become a they-them for a month. And during that month, where she's a they-them, if you dead name misgender her, if you don't call me Demita Lovato, or whatever the fuck, you get suspended for violent conduct. And you know what the fuck Demito Lovato changed? She changed it back to she, her. She said, I was just having fun. It means nothing. You gotta keep up with people's identity to a T. You gotta stay updated to their bullshit. And if you don't, you can get deleted for violence. What the fuck is happening to free speech? Demito Lovato, shut up.
So I should have either called him, her, they, Elliot, instead of Ellen. Although, as we will discover, that would have made it impossible for me to say what I wanted to and need to say in the remaining phrases. Not that such a problem would bother those who are objecting to my speech in the first place. The next phrase is, just had her breasts removed.
Wow.
This bit suffers from a very similar problem. I employed the forbidden pronoun her.
But that doesn't make any sense, because when she had her breast removed, she was still a she. So that makes sense chronologically. He's properly using the genders chronologically, but he had his breast removes. Like, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. How could... Because isn't the whole point of the transition changing?
When Elliot, Ellen, is now to be regarded as a he or else. But there's a conundrum here, to say the least. And
Ellie,
not just for me,
she played in
although
Juno.
I have been banned because of it. Was Elliot/Ellen a she or a he, or Ellen or Elliot, when she or he or they, that's Elliot or Elian by the way, had his or her or their breasts removed?
I can't even keep up. You're confusing.
He or she was a he.
Bro, I'm so thrilled. He, she, they. One day was she. Yo, that shit's so hard.
How could those I'm writing to make sense of what I was saying if it was his breasts that were removed?
That doesn't make any sense.
Writing for Jordan Peterson, I transcribed it must be really hard.
If they were male breasts, then why were they removed?
Facts. If you were already a male before chopping your tits off, then you wouldn't need the transition in the first place.
If they were female breasts and had therefore become objectionable to the degree that surgery generally reserved for cancer treatment was required, was morally obligatory, then wasn't Elliot still Ellen and he still she? How could I possibly have written that sentence in any sensible manner whatsoever?
He is a better... there's no way I would have been able to break that down.
That's not even hard. He just putting a concept of, see how this don't make sense.
And
That's what he's trying to
Twitter
say.
Rules against so-called hateful conduct.
Is it hateful for me to say this now, or was it
Elliot
hateful for me to
Page
say it then?
just had his breasts
Oh,
removed?
yeah,
Well, you could post the
Yeah, that's
asshole.
basically what it is.
Was he Elliot?
It's not
then?
that hard to understand.
When exactly? Exactly. He was definitely Ellen at some point in the past.
You don't gotta be
Or
loud
so
to get your
indicate
point
all
across.
His, her, them, their film credits. Will all those
Sometime
have to
you
be
do, though.
reshot since they employed the hated dead name? That doesn't exist, by the way, that dead name category, except in the sensorial and addled minds of a tiny fraction of insanely narcissistic and increasingly dangerous trans activists. When precisely was it incumbent on me to switch my terminology in regard to Elliot/Ellen so that I was not engaging in hateful conduct? And how can I describe the fact that someone who was once a woman, and really still is, had her breasts cut off because she, he, they, their, them had fallen prey to a viciously harmful fad without using the appropriate sex-linked pronoun and the real name of the real person to whom this was
I feel like some
really
people are
done
just unsubscribing and
his, her,
subscribing.
their voluntary,
Your boy
but
Javon back on.
unfortunate
He's back off.
and so it was impossible to communicate what had happened to my audience without apparently running afoul of the impossible and absurd rules that now hypothetically govern morality itself in the days of the degenerated postmodern and Marxist ethos that we must still, no matter how impossible it is, abide by or else. And you might object, Ellen/Elliot is an adult, 30-something, and fully capable of making up his, her, their own mind about such things. And she, he, they are welcome from the liberal and the libertarian position to go to hell in a handbasket as she, he, they see fit.
Wallin.
And fair enough, to some degree. But I
It's
don't
the
believe
God
it
pill.
is either merely picayune or inappropriate to point out that Ellen
Not the red
Elliot,
pill, the
who is
God pill.
quite a good actor/actress, is also a ritual model for emulation, being a star with all the privileges.
Sneeko
and,
the
let us
red
point
pill.
out, the
That guy's
responsibilities
the, you can even see it.
that
Red
go
pill
along with that.
Sneeko, and
So
then
by acquiescing
God
to
pill
this
Jordan
surgery and by
Peterson.
publicizing it, by
The
insisting
old
upon the sanctity and
white
moral virtue of
conservative
his, her,
Christian.
their new, expensive, dangerous, and medically enhanced identity,
That's
and
it.
by
That's all he is.
participating in the whole identity charade, Ellen/Elliot has undoubtedly, with his, her, their so-called courage, and remember the White House itself has tweeted out every indication of believing in the courage of those who transition, enticed many a poor, confused adolescent, girl most likely, to blame her emergent pubescent self-consciousness, confusion, and discomfort
People blame puberty on being gender dysmorphic.
on being born in the wrong body and believing that the courageous, self-affirming, and morally admirable route is hormonal treatment, sterilization.
That's how they get them. That's why you need to watch What is a Woman. These gender-affirming therapists, doctors, and teachers will steer children to gender dysphoria. They'll make them think that they need to go snip off their titties, snip off their dick. Really, you're just going through growing pains that everybody's went through puberty. So when you're feeling confused, when you're feeling like you're not in the right body, that's just because you're going through puberty. You feel wonky, things don't make any sense, you're getting hormonal. So instead of going through that, they sell puberty blockers. They sell hormone changers. They give testosterone and estrogen to kids. It's fucked up. And these demons, they really promote it. Demon teachers, demon therapists, bro.
Subjugation to a lifetime of expensive medical complications.
Yeah, which is
How
kind of
life
true. The
costs
complication of
that.
transitioning is
And
very
misery.
crazy, and then sometimes ends
And
with
I
people like
believe
deleting
firmly
themselves.
that
Like
Ellen
it's like you gotta search it
/
up.
Elliot, or
It's
whatever
not
the
good.
hell her name
It is
or
not
his
good
name
for them.
is, bears moral culpability
The surgery, the complication of the surgery,
and
the
finally,
hormones they have to keep
with regard to
taking.
the final phrase, criminal physician. I must say that I've had some post-coital, so to speak, regrets about that phrase. It is clearly the case that the surgical operation performed by the butchers who butchered Elliot/Ellen was legal. So, was it criminal or not? Were the operations undertaken by the fascist physicians who carried out the Nazi medical experiments legal? Yes, under the laws of the time. But were they criminal? I'll leave that question up to you to answer. And further, perhaps it might be objected, what about the damage done by hypothetically leaving those confused about their identity to dwell in their confusion? Aren't we morally obliged to intervene? And I would say, no.
Let them go through it. Why are we told that feelings are more important than biology now? Let them just go through the growing pains. What the fuck? Take your fucking pills away.
Why? Well, first, do no harm, as the Hippocratic Oath, remember that, insists. And second, it has been a matter of historical consensus that sins of omission are less egregious than sins of commission. Thus, leaving someone with gender dysphoria, no matter how warranted, and perhaps it is in a very tiny minority of truly unfortunate cases, to suffer the consequences of the theoretical mismatch between soul and body is less of a risk ethically, personally, socially, and philosophically than the extremely active intervention that constitutes so-called gender-confirming, another hated phrase, surgery.
Gender-affirming therapists, gender-affirming teachers, gender-confirming surgery? That has nothing to do with science. Why is there a gender-affirming therapist? You're supposed to make them feel better. You're supposed to let them talk things out, not affirm their delusion. That's not therapy. That's the devil.
I might also point out that the trans surgery enterprise is now a $300 million per annum growth industry. Rate of projected expansion, 15% per year. Projected increase by 2027 to $750 million per year. An expanding enterprise in a time of global uncertainty. Time to invest, both in the requisite surgical skills and perhaps in any industry associated with this vicious and unconscionable fad, primarily entangling, as such things so often do, the youthful and female. Isn't that a concern, intersectionalists? Not when push comes to shove, or ideology to scalpel. Is that not a true moral hazard? And I'm not taking down that tweet or acknowledging that my tweet violated the Twitter rules.
I disagree. I mean, I agree with sticking to your message and not compromising your morals, but if that was me, I would delete my tweet in order to spread this message to more people. Because yes, you're sticking to what you believe, but then there's a lot of people that are not going to be able to see this anymore, and there's more people that are going to get brainwashed. There's more people going to be addicted to Kardashian, demon behavior, Lil Durk shooting his ops, slide for Vaughn. That's what they encourage on Twitter. You know what's so funny? I got banned on Twitter for violent conduct, and then if you look through the replies of any single tweet, and the people tweeting that I'm a loser, all they tweet is slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. Literally encouraging murder. Slide for Vaughn means do a drive-by shooting in the name of King Von. If that's not encouraging and inciting violence, then how is misgendering and a dead name? What the fuck? Slide for Vaughn. Number one reply on every single tweet. What's the most common profile picture? NBA Youngboy. Love his music. The guy's a murderer. The guy's a known murderer and encourages murder in all of his music. And all of his fans want him to slide too. That's encouraging violence. That's encouraging murder. So the point is, this whole facade, this whole fucking fake shit, this moral high ground.
It's ironic his name sounds like a rapper name. A rapper named Sneeko.
You just don't want people to hear the right ideology. You want to brainwash people. The social media agenda is against God. It's making people weaker and dumber, and you are taking a part of it. You want to do that so everybody becomes addicted to your platforms and they don't see the truth.
A yours, woke moralists. We'll see.
Yeah, shut the fuck up saying O Block Plaque rolled up. What the fuck are you
Oh,
talking
block
about?
pot roll up.
You have nothing to do with these rappers. You are celebrating the death of other people. That is some of the most demonic shit you can do. You have nothing to do with that. You're just bored at home and you're reading about people like killing each other online. You're getting entertained by real violence. What the fuck is wrong with you? Shut up.
Who cancels who? Twitter's a rat hole in the
I
final
better not see him hanging out with DJ Academics then. Cause boy, he made his money off that shit.
No doubt, I owe some apologies.
It's entertainment for him.
I'm trying to learn, but it's a
you get
relief
reported though.
in some real sense to be banned, and I regard it under the present conditions as a badge of honor.
Damn, so I guess I got a badge of honor too. I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of Twitter. RIP my Twitter. There is a Twitter account called @SneakoClips. That's posting clips of my shit. That's someone else is running.
Boo. Put more Jordan Peterson without the Sneako,
Chat,
please.
can we watch?
Because everything circled back to himself. So, you got any Jordan Peterson videos?
No.
Oh, you don't? Oh man, who would have thought? Oh, that's fine. Let me see if I got something on Preacher Alba or something. Let me see what I can put up. Ain't nothing wrong with Sneako. I'm just saying. Yeah, he's not the only medium. He's watching videos we can watch too. Doesn't have to be Sneako we have to watch. Not saying I don't support his stuff. It's just like honestly, it doesn't like these stuff I can watch for myself without somebody inputting. Let me see. I don't know, Preacher. We can watch some Jubilee because Jubilee come out with some new shit almost all the time.
I bet.
Yep. I don't know if I can spell Jubilee right, but yeah. Or the Sidemen. That should be fun. My family hates my religion. Should we break up? That's actually a good thing to go about. How you feel about somebody having a different religion than you do? Cause I had somebody not really want to fuck with me after what I feel about religion. Not even like God itself, just how I feel about religion. It just won't like let go of the grass off. You have to be by religion to be able to worship God. I'm like, damn.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, and I'm like, you don't even live by your. I don't even see you doing your everyday life, but you telling me I should in order for me to like date you, and I was just like, all right, it's cool, it's whatever. People always gonna say that, but I know a lot of people don't live by what they say. Or a lot of people say they're Christians, but they're not very Christian. They just believe in it, but they don't actually follow. It's whatever. Yeah, if you get what I'm talking about. But here's a video.
Yeah.
Are you facing a challenging dilemma in your life right now? The Dilemma is a new Jubilee show, and we're looking for people who are seeking advice, willing to be vulnerable, and anonymously sharing their dilemmas on camera. Click on the link in the description below and share your dilemma.
I love my girlfriend, but her Christian parents hate that my family is Muslim.
That's you, Emron?
Should I break up with her? Yes.
We brought together a group of
Damn, that is
strangers to
hard.
help an anonymous person make one of their toughest decisions.
My girlfriend's family does not.
All right, what I'm gonna say is we're gonna listen to all this stuff, and then I'm gonna ask you at the end like what you think.
Like my background. It's affected my mood, it's affected who I am, and it's affected my ability to love.
After hearing the group's advice, which choice will this person make? This is the dilemma.
You pause it?
How long have you been with your girlfriend?
9 months.
What do her parents have against Muslims?
So we live in a really tight.
No, I said no. I didn't pause
Our
it. I
families
thought I was
know each
talking.
other
My
through
bad.
Mutual friends.
Yeah, I put my thing on mute.
Back in her family's home country,
I got like feedback.
Christians are a minority population, where Muslims are the majority population, and minorities are not treated the best. So they have some prejudice because they didn't grow up in the U.S.
Have you had any backlash on your family's end?
My mom is okay with me being with her, but she doesn't prefer it.
Have you tried talking to the parents?
I've tried to ask her to set something up, and she did ask, but I have not met her family because they refused to meet me. One time, I did almost get to talk to her mom. When her mom came to drop her off, I waved at her mom, but her mom just walked away.
Are there any concessions you're willing to make to stay with her?
I'm not sure because I'm Muslim and such, but I'm so young that I'm really just trying to figure myself out right now. So it kind of feels like an attack on my family and not necessarily me. Even if I became Christian, I think it's really, they just hate my whole family.
Yeah.
Based on the information that you guys now have, does anyone feel like they want to jump to the yes side?
Yeah, let it go, bro.
If you can't even be treated with respect.
Wait. I'm gonna say this. It was okay. So those are mostly the black people, which is I can understand. They probably tried to date interracial, and it's just nah, bro, it was not worth it. They probably gonna say some shit like that, bro. I promise you.
If you can't even be treated with respect, you've been together almost a year and nobody's even said hi to you, that's not even basic decency. So I was like, oof, that doesn't really seem like it might be worth your time to really invest in.
To what extent does her family's view of you impact your relationship from your perspective?
It definitely is something that looms over the relationship. She's a really timid person, so whenever this comes up, it really shakes her. Sometimes she cries, sometimes we just can't go out anymore. And it definitely impacts how I feel because it makes me think am I doing this for nothing? Am I gonna dig a deep pit 3 years from now and then I'm gonna try to marry her and her family's gonna say no?
Has your girlfriend expressed her priorities in terms of maintaining a long-term relationship with her family, even if it compromises her relationship with you or vice versa?
She believes that over time, our relationship may work out, maybe even into marriage. Her family obviously is first, but she's willing to make some sacrifices. She would maybe get kicked out for a few months or something like that.
Are you in love?
I would say, yeah. She's my first girlfriend. We kind of were friends.
Oh yeah, definitely break up, bro. It's your first girlfriend.
It's just a different feeling, and it's a different type of care.
Well, it depends on if it is in what way is she the first. But I would say, yeah, bro, you got time ahead of you, my nigga. That's just one girlfriend.
The more questions that were asked, the more it kind of seemed a little bit one-sided. It seemed like he was trying a little bit harder than she was. I've been on the girlfriend side a little bit in terms of not wanting to share everything. That wasn't healthy, and that was a sign for me that it was time to end things if I am not able to be fully open and fully honest.
Big facts.
And fully fight for the person that I love.
The narratives where you felt like him having to force something out of her, it feels controlling. I think that he's his first time being in love, his first time kind of being chosen, and so it makes you fight harder for that, but again, it has to be reciprocated.
I actually might disagree. It's the opposite. He's the one that's being controlled because how her family feels impacts when they can go out, if she's gonna be upset or not. And I feel like over time, that is so detrimental to his person. I don't want him to feel like he has to change who he is because of how other
She's right too. It could go both ways. It's just not good on both their ends.
I don't feel like you're being controlled. I come from an immigrant family and a lot of my friends do, and having those initial conversations, let's say even cultural differences, religious differences, is really hard. I've definitely had a lot of tough conversations with my parents, and it's not been easy, but I've felt the fruitful end of having them understand who I am, understand what I've experienced in this country, which could be very different from what they've experienced, and I think it's worth the effort always. I think at the end of the day, it matters about how much family is
Change the
important to
title
you
too.
guys.
I
I
forgot
think
to do
that if
that.
family is both of your guys' #1 priority, it might not work out.
I totally agree. With your mental health, how is this affecting you? And if it is affecting you in a very big way, then that's when you have to leave. Just because you're Muslim or Christian or race or whatever, you shouldn't be judged. Oh, that's just who I am. I can't change me, you know what I mean? And that's the same for him. I don't want somebody just to change who he is.
Exactly.
I know people who are in the exact same situation as you. One of my close friends, their parents' families don't get along with each other at all. And their marriage is great. They have 4 kids, and I've seen the way they interact with each other, and I know that they don't regret their marriage at all and sticking through it.
I feel like there is potential there. If you do have the opportunity sometime to meet them, that will kind of help you decide whether or not you want to stay together based off of the actual in-person experience of seeing them. Love is a very powerful thing, and you can't really just let the ideas of your parents get in the way of something that you truly feel passionate
Big
about.
facts.
You can't
Big facts.
just give up on something without giving it a full chance.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling a little bit more conflicted, but I'm feeling also like I have new insight. I think I'm 60-40 because I know that one decision can hurt me a lot and the other decision could still hurt me, but in the long run.
This is like the biggest red flag.
Yeah.
This is, do they accept me for who I am?
This is my culture. This is my tradition. This is my heritage. This is my family.
I feel like they're just now deciding that they do want to commit to each
Yeah.
other. Because, I mean, it does take a minute.
It does.
So I feel like they still have a chance to work through things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't let your parents' beliefs dictate your whole life.
This whole topic's been about the family.
It's not about the love.
That should be the focus. Like, she's gonna have to choose him every time forever.
And she's not.
He wouldn't put up with conflict if there wasn't something worth it at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think he loves her.
Yeah.
You deserve to feel seen and heard and loved and safe. And it feels like right now you don't feel all of those things, and you guys are young, and we want you to have time to get out and potentially experience other people and other things to know is this a one-time feeling with this one person? And if you consider a breakup and you guys break up and you're supposed to be together, you'll find your way back. And maybe things will be different then with the family or you, or your priorities will change. But as of right now, it feels like you should consider a breakup.
Instead of going away from it from a standpoint of right now things are not the way they should be, I'm going to end it, I see it as it's also our responsibility to educate and teach our parents. And I see your relationship as actually something very beautiful, because within 9 months you're facing conflict, and facing this conflict not only helps your guys' relationship, but it also, I think, would really benefit her relationship with her parents, because it's really important to have difficult conversations in order to progress forward.
Steven, can you just tell us right now how you are feeling?
I've gotten a reality check into what I need to do. I'm leaning towards a decision, but I don't think that I'm super confident.
I see particular body type on the internet or in the media, and I know that I want that, so I work for that.
Like when you see on social media,
How old everyone is.
And I wanted
I think asking her to really push and really try to meet them, because she has shown effort into wanting to be with me, so I don't think it's something that I could just cut off without even trying.
I got more videos.
I talked to her and I told her that I needed to meet one or both of her parents. soon, but she was nervous about it, and it's something that she wasn't really planning on doing soon. I actually did the meeting her mom, and I talked to her mom for almost an hour, basically.
Did your girlfriend say anything to you after the conversation you had with her mom?
Yeah, she said that her mom liked me, but it's just she was still wary about the whole idea of any type of guy. Getting advice from these people really helped me. I needed the encouragement to be able to do something that I would have otherwise never had the courage to do. And I'm hopeful for the future.
I'm Sage. I'm a senior at a small university in San Diego studying international relations, and my dad is with me here today.
Clyde Tabor. I lead a faith-based nonprofit.
Dad, what are you going to be looking for today?
Personality, desires, interests, substance, etc.
Height. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm 5'10", so...
Probably. I am an includer, so the idea of
5'10",
excluding
pretty
people
tall, I'm
based
not
on
gonna lie.
appearance is not natural.
Fuck, girl.
At 5'10"?
Yeah, 20 guys. Damn. You get the chances also.
Can I give you a hug?
He said he gonna swipe left. That's a love. He too short, bro. The hair's too straggly. The hair, he doesn't. Oh, that look like Kevin. No black guys. No black guys. No black guys. No black guys. Oh, okay, I'm surprised. It's like, oh, yeah. She's smart though. Said the short guy. The short guy. All right. So it's based off height. It's based off height for. Nah, no, bruh.
No.
What?
If he can make it, anyone can make it.
Yeah. Yes, you're in. Yep.
Chun.
All right, you are.
Ignacio.
All right. Yes.
Emron. Darius. All right, that's a damn. All the short niggas got picked up.
Awkward. Like everybody needs to be named and known and seen and loved, and it's like, gosh, killer.
Dad is going to be judging you based on your handshake and introduction.
Oh shit.
Good call. That was brilliant.
That's actually pretty good.
Hello, sir. It's very nice to meet you.
What's your name?
My name's Carter. What's your name?
Carter, I'm Clyde.
You look a lot like Steve Martin.
Wow. Okay, dude.
Oh, a little long.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Wow.
Hello. I'm Justin.
Kevin, man.
I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Ryan, come on over.
Hi, I'm Al.
Al?
How's it going, sir? My name's Will. What's your
Hey,
name?
Will, Clyde.
How's it going, Clyde?
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kate.
Kate.
Nice to meet you.
That's a weird handshake. I had niggas shake my hand like that. They go like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, can I hug you? Rufus. Go this way.
My name's Zach. It's nice to meet you.
Zach, go this way.
I don't trust Zach, bro.
Okay, go.
Zach seemed like he.
You give such nice hugs. My name's Melvin. You have a beautiful smile, sir.
Oh,
You have a beautiful. That's Chun.
Sucking it up, bro. Yeah, you can come on in.
I'm Arthur.
Arthur.
Nice meeting you.
Out of here. Out of here. I peeped that shit. Out of here.
Thank you.
Damn, she like, damn. She probably like down.
It was really cute.
Damn.
With his purple shoes and his foreign accent. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Jether.
Jether?
Yes.
Clyde. Go for the right.
Hi, my name's Ricky.
Ricky?
Yeah.
Go to the right.
Ricky.
She gave me
Yo.
some cues like,
Okay.
who's in there? And I was trying to think, okay, who are...
I got busy. Yo, anytime. Literally, you tell me the time and the place. I don't care who I'm with. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm going to Hibiscus.
Alright, tomorrow at,
Okay, wait.
He said, wait. When are you off? When are you off? Don't you make your own schedule? You gotta ask him.
What?
I said, when are you off?
Well, the question is, when am I not off? Is the question.
This nigga.
Golly. I be working every day.
You make this schedule, nigga. Give yourself a day off or work early.
I don't give myself my schedule.
That is true.
So tomorrow I work 10 to 6.
Okay.
The next day I work 7 to 3. The next day I work 7 to 3. So, I mean, if we can go in the afternoon.
Yeah, I'm down. I get off at 3 anyways tomorrow.
Yeah.
Any of the days, it would be fine. The only problem is I get up at 6, so a few more hours after you get off.
I mean, that's fine. If we're going late, they open till like early in the morning, I think, or maybe even like 11 or 12. Okay. So there's still time to go. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be during the day. It could just be at night. Not at night, but closer to like 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then.
Tomorrow.
Aaron, do you be talking to Kevin when you come to the crib?
Nah, I thought we were going out today, but then I don't have the free. My dad had people over. My dad's still at the crib.
The only time I ever know Aaron got the freeze when he lets me know. That's it. Yeah.
That's why I'm like.
I just don't be pulling up to people's house like that.
And then tomorrow they're like, oh, tomorrow I'm supposed to be going. Kevin's like, we're supposed to be doing this. The next day we're going bowling, and then I'm like, what are you talking about? Where
What?
did plans come from?
Yeah, what?
I don't know. It's weird. It's probably manifesting. I don't know. If you say it, it's probably gonna happen. Who knows? Yeah. I'm about to win the lottery, y'all boys. On this rainy day when lightning strikes one more time, that's when I'm gonna go get my lottery ticket. Bop! Hit the floor. Let's go. Shit, yeah. I'm gonna put her on a all expensive red carpet, and I'm gonna get her some shoes, and
lose some weight.
and upgrade that rupee on her forehead.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna take her into Al Akbar. Alright. I'm gonna continue the video, by the way.
Couple of guys.
Go ahead.
My dad knows my type, and I was like, oh, my dad will know. He'll know. And then I was shocked.
Oh, you can actually watch videos from your phone, too.
Nice to meet you again.
Now.
Your name again?
Cade. I'm Ryan.
Ryan.
Zach.
All right, Zach. Tell me about you.
I live in New York. I'm a music business student at Syracuse. I'm a musician. I am a videographer in the film, and I do martial arts. So I'm currently going to CSUOB, majoring in chemistry.
I'm working toward becoming an EMT, but the long-term goal would be a firefighter, so that's what I would see myself in 5 years.
I studied finance and data analytics at University of Maryland. I currently work as a public sector consultant.
Okay, bro, you just said University of Maryland. Just go right.
You terp? Are you a terp?
I'm a terp, bro.
Oh my God.
No, I don't know why. That was very unplanned. I don't know. That was visceral.
So my name
He's
is
a
Gwen.
terp.
I go to University of Maryland as well.
Nice one.
I do. I'm a
You do not.
I do. Terp.
Which
College Park.
campus?
College Park.
Where do you live?
Dale Hall.
Okay.
He made sure.
Yo, Terp, where'd you live?
I don't know. That was about me. You kind of called me out, so.
I like to say that I'm kind of good at golf, so if you want to play golf sometime.
He's like, oh, you think I play golf?
I suck at golf, but
I can teach you.
Tell me about your family.
My mom's from India. We used to go every year. She's amazing, and I look up to her for a lot of inspiration. And my dad's a doctor. I appreciate my relationship a lot with him now that I'm here.
Tell me something about your past dating life.
I think I've tried not to like throw myself into relationships when like I don't think I've been ready for them. But I think I'm at a point in my life right now where I am ready.
Okay, so why are you on this episode?
I'm on this episode because I'm looking for love, and I'm trying to meet a nice dad. Which I think I did.
I'll be honest, I'm here because, like I said, I just started my businesses, so I feel like I'm just trying to get my face out there as much as possible.
Fair enough.
And, I just love, I like talking.
All right, dude, can I give you a hug? Of course.
Yeah, I knew it. He saw the sagging pants. He saw the sagging pants.
Thank you. All right, bro. Go to the right. Bro, I just swiped you right. Swiping you right.
I thought he was gone. That was weird.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right.
I believe it, yeah.
Did I only eliminate one? Oh, I have an idea. I have 2 questions for each guy, the whole group. Tell me something about your spiritual/faith life, and what's your opinion
I know
about
they
the
like
war
down.
crisis between Russia and Ukraine?
Oh wow.
2 questions.
That's
Are we ready?
crazy.
Boom.
I go to the gym a lot, and after the gym, I like just meditating, doing yoga.
Spirituality isn't the biggest part of my life.
I think it takes a bit more of a broader spiritual sense, but I think Christianity is the lens through which I make sense of who God is.
So I was raised as a Buddhist, but nowadays at school, almost all of my friends are Christian, so I'd say I'm pretty open-minded.
I grew up Hindu, but I also grew up in a Muslim country, so I've learned a lot about Islam. I've learned a lot about different religions. I think it's important to have that perspective.
For me, my whole family's Christian. Everybody's Christian. I'm also a Christian as well.
And question 2, I'm not a big fan of Russia's moves in Ukraine. I mean, it's mostly about Crimea, right? And I just think they should kind of leave them alone. Russia's already big enough.
For Russia, I know they're trying to pull a false flag on Ukraine and try to say like people are attacking Russia so they could, attack and invade, and it's just going to cause like a huge, problem in Europe.
As far as I remember, Russia is invading Ukraine.
I'm pretty ignorant on the topic, but I would be happy to have you educate me.
Personally, I don't know that much about it. I could learn and should learn more.
I don't know much about it. I don't know enough to comment, and so I don't want to.
I do not know much about the conflict to make an informed opinion, so I will not answer that question.
I also would not like to talk out of my ass.
Sorry. You're to the right. You can go right.
Dang.
You can go right. To the right. All right, bro, you can go right. All right, you can go right. All right, to the right. Okay. I do.
Hi, how'd you do?
Oh, did you like my inner OCD?
I know who it is. Who?
Damn,
Yo.
I just had so many questions.
Yo. Out of all those 5 guys, who you think it is?
Probably the Asian guy or the white guy.
The Asian guy. I thought the Asian guy got swiped. Hold on, let me see.
did?
I think so,
How'd
yeah.
you do?
Hold on.
Oh, did you?
I think it's either this guy or the black guy, which I highly doubt.
I do.
Yeah, which one out of those 6? I mean, damn, that's 6 of them. That's crazy. He's picking up
2 on the left.
2 on the left.
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah, I get you.
That's what I want to do. I want to be 2 on the
Yeah,
left.
it's definitely the tallest one for sure, and I think maybe the other guy with the long hair.
Hi,
So-
how'd you do?
Oh, did you like my inner OCD kind of
What?
kicked in? I just had so many questions.
Okay.
It's hard. When I think about life, dating, I think my biggest thing about dating is the kind of guy you date is probably the kind of guy you could marry. I'm not saying this is a marriage thing,
Okay.
but the direction you start in is probably the direction you keep going. So you want to date the kind of people that have that potential. I think you will like this person. I think you're going to find him handsome.
Okay.
And I think you may have a connection on the faith spiritual level.
Okay.
And there's a surprise, a bonus feature.
Great.
That will wait to tell you the third thing about him.
Oh, this is great. Okay.
I knew it. Hey. It's gonna be a surprise. He's like, I want a black guy, but it has to be the right type of black guy. It wasn't the one that was sagging his pants and said he just here to throw his face out here. She's like, nah, you just gonna smash my daughter and dip. I knew it. Once it was like Christian, I'm like, it's probably him. Bro, that nigga got a lint on his neck. That shit distracts me a lot, dog. When people got lint on their face.
Okay, what's the surprise?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, bro, take the lint off for you.
It's because I go to the University of Maryland.
Maryland boy.
Yeah. But are you from Maryland?
No, my dad grew up in Maryland.
No, okay.
I've road tripped Maryland.
Which part?
Couldn't tell you. I was 12.
It is what it is. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was gonna be the taller guy.
Next time I'm there, I'll be in New York this summer, sir.
You can take me there.
Okay. Sounds good. Awesome. Well, great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Can I get your number and Instagram?
Yes. Oh, I put my Instagram in.
Okay.
Definitely a surprise. Because he was shorter than me. But then the Maryland thing made a little more sense. And he was
You ain't letting me.
Maybe your dad kind of chose someone that he would like to hang out with. Probably.
Yep.
It sounded like he was really getting along with everyone.
I just was hanging out with some of the guys, and I'd love to get to know them more because they're all interesting, amazing.
The best way.
And encountering people.
The best way to get to a girl is be cool with her dad, bro. Her dad is gonna be like, I like that dude. Yeah, if she has a good relationship with him, that's another thing too. That's a big predicator on how well a girl would treat you if your dad like. And it depends on it depends on the relationship because it's not a good relationship and her dad likes you. She's probably gonna be off, like feeling off. So it may not work all the time, but I would say the best way is if they have a good relationship is like talk to the dad, bro. Like the dad, both the parents, but the dad more so because he's gonna be judging you based on the character, and she thinks that matters more than anything else.
Yeah, no, for a fact.
Like your parents.
I was like, yo, let's play some Apex, nigga.
I'm down. But what I was gonna say, who you thought he was gonna pick though?
Not that nigga. I thought it would be like the.
He said no black guys. Yeah. When she.
I would never pick a black guy for my daughter, bro.
You don't have to. Your mama and your sister already got one. So what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say when he added and there's a surprise, I'm like, yup, I know it. He was picking out if he didn't already disqualify at least most of them, I already knew he was trying to pick at least one that aligns with his belief and stuff. I think the guy's pretty cool though. He probably look like a regular dude. He like he ain't got no problems to be honest. So
yeah, like she's gonna be the one opening the door for him and shit type shit. It's all good. 2022.
You think so? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's just her type. I think
she can take him in the fight. Yeah, that's not his.
It's her type. Yeah. It was just because of the height thing too. She was like, oh, he's a little short, so he doesn't really make that sense. But you don't know. You don't know. Some people can make it up. Like they'd be like, yeah, he's short, but
yeah, but being short for a girl is a really big.
Yeah, but that don't always matter though. Like look at Kevin Hart.
100%.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
No, Kevin Hart's Kevin Hart. That's what. No regular ass nigga.
But listen though.
A girl that's taller.
All I'm saying is
I'm
this.
talking about the majority.
No, but I know. Yeah, I know. I'm not talking about the 2%. But even for the majority though, like her, she's 5'10", bro. There's probably some guys who are even like as tall as she's like, nah, bro, I don't want to. And she's probably hitting up. She probably don't want to hit up short guys, but she's open to it. You see how she was open to it? She's like, oh, he's shorter than me. She probably have been with short guys. I'm not saying that she doesn't want taller guys, but let's keep it a buck. She's taller than average.
She has to be fake, bro. She can't be like, ew, no.
I mean, I know that is true, but
she can't, right? That's why she said that. That's why the first thing that she said, oh, he's shorter than me, because it was a big thing for her. That's why she brought it up. Quickly.
I'm just saying though. The nigga can probably nigga, get your nipples out the fucking camera. You're streaming, bro. Yeah, with your pepperoni nipple, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga already told you. I already told you were streaming. The nigga putting nudity on my fucking thing. Fucking stupid, dog. So dumb. Oh, what I was gonna say, damn, that mean you can't even watch movies on streaming if you have somebody shirtless on it. That's crazy. Now when you think about it,
That's what I'm saying.
Like
bro,
I can't.
Walmart, I'm practically seeing niggas naked and girls naked, bro.
I can't even go to.
Have a little nip showing on the side. Bro.
No, not on camera, bro. Like, at least not on live stream.
That wasn't even a nipple, bro. That was a fucking pepperoni pack.
That was a turkey pepperoni. But let's see how much more this goes, cause we gotta go. We got like a minute left in here.
It makes everyone feel very
I
loved.
get his dad ready.
Yeah, sure. He has my number, so it's up to him. But
I think I got one more video that I had.
We'll see. I'm like
the only thing that's
see, I told you.
Her is those dimples and her eyes. That's the only thing that's going for her. The dimples and eyes.
She looks very.
She looks European.
Yeah, she's very European. Yeah. He got. Oh, he.
My boy's showing up.
He's smart. He's smart. He's smart. He's smart.
Down.
Let's see how he saucer.
This nigga this nigga doesn't look like he dances.
He does dance, bro. He at least know rhythm.
Nah, you can tell, bro.
Let's see what happened.
It's only like a.
That shit.
Yeah, that was weird. Hey, it's people who don't know.
Started feeling anxious and overwhelmed by life.
Milky? Her name is Milky?
I'm bettering my mental health and start seeing a therapist.
We're gonna play it one more. And then I'm gonna turn off and then switch it. Fuck this ad.
With a therapist in under 48 hours. From there, you can talk to your therapist in private sessions on a secure video or phone call. Or BetterHelp offers unlimited messaging with your therapist. And all of this is completely confidential. My therapist at BetterHelp has really taught me to give compassion to myself and that my anxiety doesn't define me. Join me and the 2 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/jubileemedia. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/jubileemedia. Now let's get into the video.
Do you think your dad knows your type?
No, I do not think he knows my type at all.
We asked Tommy to rank his daughter's potential matches from worst to best.
Nope.
Then we asked Tommy's daughter to
we
rank the men.
We only watched. We watched part of it, but we didn't watch the whole thing. We don't even know these guys' names. We just remember the girl, and that's it.
My name is Tommy Tran, original kid from Vietnam, America.
I just remember what they look like, but that's about it. I don't remember actually watching. I don't think we even finished watching because we were talking.
I mean, having them is a wonderful thing we have in life.
My name's Nikki.
You act like I got something.
In Orange County, California. Currently a full-time student in San Francisco.
Do you think your dad knows your type?
I feel you.
No, I do not think he knows my type at all.
Perfect guy for Nikki. In my eyes.
Perfect guy.
Family person, not out there partying a lot. Once in a while, I'm okay with that, but not every weekend. Have their goal.
My boy said once in a while, I'll give him that.
Yeah, I give him that too. Once in a while.
For themselves, not just for Nikki.
He's not like against it. He's not open to it, but at least he's not.
Yeah, he probably party himself.
I'm looking for some fun, adventure. I want some like future stuff. Right now I'm like in like really nice spontaneous phase, you know. Gonna go with the flow, see if we vibe.
Might as well throw these in the fire. Around the mountains and just picking out girls. But come on, bro, look at him.
Hello, hi. Nice to meet you. And your name is?
Yusuf.
Yusuf.
Born and raised in
He
Egypt.
allowed his daughter to have a
Traveled around
piercing.
for a bit. Ended up out here in California.
Oh, you know how we watched this? We watched this through Preaching the Album, I think, but we didn't watch the whole thing.
6 years.
We didn't actually watch the Jubilee thing itself.
Surfing or
But you already know who made it, though, right?
No, I do not.
Yeah, exploring.
Is the Asian guy right there?
Have you ever find a chance like you just want to go
I don't even know.
anything or to anybody?
If I ever find the chance, will I take it?
Like adventure when you thinking like, okay, I'm gonna go to like China and just pack and go.
This is a
without
trick question.
telling anybody, you know, like take off and disappear.
See, the right answer, I should say no. I would never just leave without telling anyone. But I mean, backpacking in China sounds kind of fun. I enjoy doing stuff with people.
Okay.
I think people is my favorite part of traveling.
Okay, now, so have you ever been in any relationship?
That nigga looks like he's storing
no,
already.
I have not. Now you get it, yeah.
And
when you look at the guy with the striped shirt with the beanie, right?
Yeah.
Do you think he smokes weed? Stereotypically, I'm gonna say a hard yes.
Right now, I mean, probably just weed. You probably just do other stuff. I mean, some guys are just like that though.
But that's the thing. Like, we can just look at somebody and just stereotype them.
Yeah, I like that easily. Like, you'll like to say that, but he probably does. He probably do shrooms. He probably don't even smoke weed.
Like, we never know.
Yeah. He probably does
Like,
shrooms.
we just subconsciously just stereotype people by just looking at them, and we just be like, oh.
Yeah, just the way they dress and everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, he looks like a stoner.
I mean, what you put on yourself is outward expression, depending on if you go forward, like clothes that you actually want to wear. But you're gonna still dress how you want into some capacity. So if I like to wear
wearing the oversized jeans, the oversized shirt with the beanie.
Yeah.
You got the beard and the hair. Like, it just looks like dead ass like a stoner.
Yeah, it just look like somebody who probably is not worried about setting up a bank account or anything like that.
Yeah, so
To be realistic, or probably don't even care about having a job.
Because
he say
people on this stereotype them just like that.
I mean, it's always been like that. That's just how humans operate. We like to put things in categories. So if I look at you,
exactly. Now you know my view on black people.
I mean, yeah, we all like your mama. We know your mama view on us too. She loves us very much, bro. Like her favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, if you take the word love and just find the opposite of love, that's the same emotion she's feeling.
Love and hate is on the same side of the coin. What you mean? You gotta love me first before you hate me, bro. Come on.
Nah, you can hate before loving.
You think
That's
so? You gotta have appreciation of something to hate it.
Nah, you can just dislike something off rip.
Alright. But isn't it on the same coin side though when you really think about it? You can't live without
I want to
us.
say love and hate and the opposite coincide because they're both the opposite of emotion.
But guess what? Your mama love me.
My
Your mama already made me some curry, bro. What you talking about? Say you already door. You don't have to, cause your back door does, nigga. That sliding window in the back door, your mama keep open for me. The one when I come in and eat all your Capri Suns and eat all your Lunchable, nigga. I'm the one who be coming to eat all the burgers, nigga, bro. What you mean, bro? Bruh. Yo, bro, your house is a color of your house is your house is the same color as a fucking gas station. What you mean? I don't know where your house is, nigga. Yeah, nigga, that's how you eat. That's how your mama give you to eat. She makes me the curry, nigga. You eat a 16-pack protein, nigga. What you mean? He's like, whatever, nigga.
Oh, I'm thinking this. Nah, bro. What do you mean? Take this protein. Honestly, last time I had Lunchables.
Yeah. You know why? Cause I ate them all, nigga. That's why I've been eating them all. That's why.
I'm out here for the summer.
That's why you got no Lunchables, cause I eat them all. I want to buy them for you, but I need them for fuel. Yeah, I don't eat the curry chicken, but sure.
Okay. So when you at my house, you already know which house I'm at, nigga. That's all I got.
Yeah, Tina's house. That's what house you at. I'm at your mama house, right? At least you know I'm at your mama house, though. You know, exactly. This nigga said when I'm in.
Like, what do you want? Like, just the regular.
What's that doing, man?
Back to Singapore. I don't gotta sneak into the back.
Shit. I'm gonna have to ask your mom to make food. She put it in the fridge for me, wrapped up in aluminum foil.
You know how you want me making extra food, bro? Yeah, not for you, nigga.
Like comfortable tech job, right? Like something like Apple or Facebook.
You know how your mom be buying Capri Suns and how you never get one? That'd be me, bro. You don't know she don't, cause they're from me. I put my name on it and marker. I put JT on it, my nigga. Yeah, what? Yeah, you haven't seen them cause I got them all. I'm actually about to go get some right now. I'm about to go get one right now. Yeah, they come in boxes, nigga. Yeah, exactly. I come right through that bag. Look. Exactly. Your mama let me have all of them. What you mean?
My name is Kate. My mama can have you. Let you have all the Capri Suns, but you know what I'm dipping into. When I go to your mama house.
Building my career. Family-wise, I have 10 siblings. My dad was
whole jar of honey, nigga.
I just finished drinking some Capri Suns, bro. What you mean?
So he just had a lot of kids. I'm close with about 2 or 3 of them.
Is it real or you're acting right now?
What is this?
Can I have you step over here, please?
Yeah.
And can you take that? For now, let's go to you. You take her out. What are you gonna do?
Well, to be honest, that would depend on Nikki. I don't know what she's into, what her interests are, so it would be kind of selfish. We're just gonna go here, we're gonna do this.
It looks kind of weird.
But kind of what I like to do, the beach, some ice cream.
I feel like he's kind of awkward in public.
Anthony.
Yeah.
If you are in the relationship,
he's like
how
holding it back. That's why he's
romance are you thinking?
So like how romantic would it be?
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes I don't want to see like.
I'm calling Fernando.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. No, I feel like me, like at least in my past relationships, I'm very romantic. You know, whether it's like flowers, whether it's like a surprise, like dinner, a surprise date, I definitely like to
play some,
give a lot of effort.
Some city girls and go through that
put myself
phone,
out
bro.
there and make sure that like
That's what
she
she gotta
feels
do,
appreciated, she feels loved.
What about you? I mean, like, how soon you can introduce her to your family?
When I want to date someone, I always think about like long term, because I don't see like a point.
Nah, realistically though, introducing someone to your family, it all depends on the person. And I would never introduce a girlfriend of like a week, even if she's a 10 out of 10, or if I'm even in love with her, because I would need to really know this girl to even show her to the parents, bro. Because any girl I show to the parents are like the girls that I consider wifey material that I see a future with. I'm not gonna be bringing girls left and right over and not showing the parents and shit.
But
because
wouldn't that? But my thing is, isn't that the point though? Your parents don't want to see you with people that's gonna waste your time and energy though. I kind of see that. That's why I'm not saying you got to include your parents into your choice and make, because they might not even be good too, like good schools. But in general, like it's gonna be something you really gotta think about, because even for them, they can say they probably don't want like somebody who's anything like. Just like anybody.
If I see a wifey material and a girl and we've been dating for at least a month and everything is good, I would bring around the parents, because I know that like I know I won't be like, you know, I won't feel type of way if my parents saw her or anything like that. Like she's a good girl and all this shit.
I mean, that's what you think. You don't.
Yeah, but like honestly, my parents are pretty open now, because of how they go through.
But if your sister brung home a black guy, your parents would trip.
Oh yeah, I'm John, bro. How many times have I told you we don't like black people, bro?
Yeah, y'all don't like black people in public, but your sister and your mom like me in private. Remember that. Just know they like me in private. They be in my DMs. Just know that. Just know that whenever when there's an extra plate on your table, just know that's me, nigga.
I'll transfer you right now. One band, bro.
One band in DMs.
I'll transfer you 100 million sheep right now. I swear.
I dead ass. I'm gonna text your sister, and I'm gonna DM your sister. I'm gonna be like, you want to split 500 with me? Just DM me. Emma's gonna give us $500.
Like, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell her. I'm like, you trying to?
I don't even know what you
yeah, exactly. I'm like, you trying to split $1,000 because her mom promised me 100. She don't need it, but she'll still take it from you. I gotta say your name.
Oh wait, what do you mean like take it? Oh yeah, she's not gonna do that then for a fact. I thought like I'm gonna give you like a band and then I don't know.
Because you're not gonna give me a band because you know it's true.
No, I'm just saying with the whole like if you're gonna take it from me, she's obviously not gonna. I have a guarantee she can be like fuck no.
I know. It'll just be a joke though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I was trying to say I was fucking with you, Ray. This nigga had to break it down. The nigga like, yeah, my sister probably wouldn't. I'm like, nigga, just I'm playing, nigga.
No. When you first saw it, I thought it was something how like, I don't know, like I was gonna give you bread and I don't know something like some shit.
Like I'll text her, I'm like
yeah, but like not take it like from me and then like yeah. So that's what I thought. That's why you know what? That's why at the beginning I was like, you know what? She might do it because hey, it's $500. But when you said take it, yeah, she's not gonna do it.
No. Bonnie said nothing about her taking. Just said, my only account, 22 years. Henry Stack. There be so many people that shows up on my Instagram page. I see a picture of them. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And it's just like a suggestion. DreamCon is coming. Let's finish this video. Cause I'm getting actually kind of tired, so try to finish this video and then call it a day.
So if I get a comfortable feeling with Nikki, if I understand that she reciprocates at the same time, then I feel like I could introduce to my mom like very quickly, like within 2 months probably.
You and Nikki on the first date. How are you approaching her? Do
At least
you
the sun is
believe
out.
in the first kiss?
They believe in the first kiss? What is he talking about?
No, I believe first date is the date you get to know them. If it's gonna work out, if you guys have that connection with each other, and then from that point on, you guys talk about how
Yeah, I
you feel.
was thrown off.
The first kiss is only really good if you really fuck with that person.
And you
like,
built up to
physically
it sometimes.
and then mentally person, yeah, like,
But
if,
yeah.
you've been talking to this person and then you've been like, oh, I really want to kiss this person. Because,
Yeah,
you
there's-
know why? Because like she's like, like you know, all
Yeah,
that shit.
it's all in
Then
their head.
The first kiss will mean a lot, but then other than that, the first kiss don't mean shit.
What should be your next step? What's the proper next step to take?
Are you looking at any kind of commitment, or you just
boy,
like
the
okay,
school shooter
this
vibes,
is just
bruh.
like, I mean, like just
He be owning
like other boys, just like
He got tattoos on his arm though.
all of my friends out there, they all have girlfriends.
Yeah, he does old
stuff like
BB
that.
guns.
I just want to have one too.
I'm starting to get to the point in my life where I'm starting to think about like long-term commitment. I've been in a few relationships and they've lasted like a year or two. I'm looking for something that I can see going long distance or, you know, looking for a stronger commitment.
Not personal, but when you're talking about, you know, last few relationships, how did it end up?
I'm in college right now, I'm moving around a lot, and I didn't realize that was kind of causing some of the conflicts there was.
Alright, make some move right here. Can you choose switch, please? Can you choose switch, please? Yeah, I'm kind of happy with this.
Short kings.
Short kings out here.
Short King. This nigga cross over Short King. What is
Nice
that?
to meet you guys. Forget ideal first date. If we were to leave here right now, where would you guys take me?
It's crazy. Asians like to do their
11
makeup
o'clock.
lighter than
Sujita
their skin,
Hotel
like a
opens
lot.
at
Like
11,
make
right?
them look
Kinda hungry
pale.
right now.
'Cause her
Get some
makeup right
ramen.
now makes her look hella pale.
Thrifting.
It makes her look like
Yeah,
pale.
there's, like,
Yeah, they go
something
for lighter
like
tones.
that.
Yeah, 100%.
I just saw Top Gun.
Like,
I
it's
want to see it
weird.
again, so I just did use
Yeah.
If we'd leave right now, I'd hop on the back of my motorcycle and we'd go to Venice Beach or something. Walk the pier.
Oh. So are you guys outdoorsy types or like homebodies?
Outdoors. Outdoorsy. She don't look like she outdoorsy.
Yeah.
Nope, not at all.
Like, she looks like she'd get my Macca Frappuccino.
Yeah, she go to Starbucks with the venti lattes.
Latte, extra foam, one
Ex-
pump of caramel, some Skittles and marshmallows.
With
shaking
soy
up
milk.
dirt type shit, with soy milk and spring water ice. A grande, please.
Group of friends that like all plan the trip
that's what
and
she
like can
looks
super like, oh like this weekend going Joshua Tree. Like super down for that. But at the same time like other weekends just wanna stay back, right?
So what are your like hobbies and like interests?
I enjoy playing the guitar. Sometimes write music.
For me, it would be anything
Sure.
adrenaline related, doing such things.
Yep.
Like if there's a swell, we'll go out and surf the big waves or swim in the middle of the ocean off the boat, like whatever.
There's not like a ton of stuff to do in Indiana, so I found a lot of fun stuff to go do with my friends. So like a cool, yeah.
Oh my
Kinda
god.
far.
Like you know, like it
But
sounds
you know,
like,
so we're always finding like going hiking in the woods or like going to
naughty
concerts or
rich
something.
people. Like,
I like to go jet skiing.
But then she's hard.
Anything kind of beach related. I love the beach. I'm trying to get my pilot's license. I don't know, make that a hobby. Just go flying.
Thank you first. Hey Jay and Yusuf switch.
Damn.
And then Wilson to the end, and then just scoot down. Or KJ to third. Yes. Wait, I have one important question. Do you guys know your astrology signs?
Bruh.
Do you know your big three?
I know that I'm a Scorpio moon.
Damn, she gonna use that.
Like birth.
see, that's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Like California, like just like
Bro,
typical like stereotype white rich girl, like that's
yeah,
what she
bro.
sounded like.
Cause that's some other shit. She rearranged them. She like, all right, this is the most important thing. What's your sign? Then she gonna be like, oh, I'm a this and this don't match with that. I'm like, bro.
Like signs mean like 5%, bro. Like you're shaped by like your life experiences and like what you've been through. Like that, like it don't matter.
It don't matter, bro.
What sign you are.
They really don't, bro. They just.
And this white guy knows it, bro. This off red.
He came in, bro. So I actually don't.
You're big
no, I don't like astrology
fresh
signs.
on the white dude, bro.
Yeah, I'm a philosophy major.
I'm gonna look hard.
I'm not a huge fan of astrological signs, but like the history of it's really cool.
To be honest, I don't know anything. I just wanted to ask.
I
just wanted to see
no
how
cow, I
you
didn't know. Hey.
you know? Any past relationships and why did that end?
I had 2 past relationships. The most recent one was about 3 years ago.
Third Saturday, right?
West Virginia for school. So
all right.
It wasn't really anything crazy.
So, long distance not gonna work?
No. I'm too busy to even try to make a long distance work.
The most recent one was like throughout like the year of COVID when like school's online, and then it broke up like last year just because like she's in the school in UK, obviously here coming to Cali. It's gonna be
she's not picking another Asian guy, bro.
I've never had a past relationship. I feel like I gotta work on myself and get myself like fully comfortable and happy with what I have and what I'm doing before I start putting my time into someone else. And I also believe like a relationship comes after a friendship, a really good friendship. So I never wanted to like rush anything. You see how it goes.
Can you two switch? And you two switch.
She's going for the stoner guy.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
I know, dude.
Let's go.
Dad's gonna come in now.
Come next, Toby.
Wow.
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad.
I feel like I'm upside down. I mean, like based on what?
Personality.
Okay, what else? Just
Like, I put Yusuf first because...
Bruh.
You put Yusuf first because
He's a white guy. That's why he's a stoner white guy that's gonna make her feel some type of way. She worried about how she's gonna make her feel. Yeah, he gonna have a good time. But hey, to all they their own, bro.
Living life and having fun. I'm not fully work. So I expected him not to like that. And for the daughter, right off the bat, I was like,
I'm sorry, but when you look at this nigga, you just think that he's just like unintelligent. Like you just think like like, that's why I get my vibes is like
Alright,
he
bro.
talks slow.
Listen,
Like all that.
I met people like him. This is like a Matt type of guy. People like to think they're unintelligent, but the lifestyle that they want to live and who they identify as who they are.
I'm saying first impression.
I know. I don't get that first impression. I learned not to stereotype people based off their look. They could be totally different just off something.
Oh yeah, no.
He looked like he's like a paid actor or something. He could be a model for all we know. Who knows? He could be a model.
No, for a fact. But I'm just saying, like, say you see a guy off of the street, like tattoos everywhere, looking mean and big. You gonna.
But what does that look like though? Like, bro, what does that look like?
You're just gonna feel because he's giving off like the same kind of stereotypical vibe.
But listen though, what is it? But you gotta define that by person to person though. To her, she could be like, oh, in his eyes, she's like, oh, this guy's a slacker, and then we as guys would think that too. But to her, she's like, oh no, this nigga's like this. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I'm just saying like what I generally like think.
I know that's what I'm saying, but you gotta look at an outside scope of lens. Some people just look like who they probably not. You can't just go by off that. Like I know like, you gonna know what.
Bum, but like deep down, like
your mama love me exactly. I look like a bum, but your mama love me. That's the whole point. She know what that third leg does. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying, like like social stereotype, like typing people. Like it's just like something that people just do. Not saying that I do or like you do. I'm just saying that it is something that people just do.
Yeah, you gotta actually interact with people to understand where they're coming from. Like, I can't just look at people and be like, oh, this is where some like that is being closed-minded, bro. Like to be honest. That's all it is.
But
like
people just are.
Yeah, but isn't that their own shortcoming and ignorance then? If they already know that that's a thing they shouldn't be trying to do. Like everybody should be trying to learn how to like view people for what they say and who they are, not for how they look. Yeah, you can have an idea. I could look at a girl who dresses like a hoe, but she could be smart as shit. I don't even think about that. She's like, oh, she's running up the game. She's using her body to make money and stuff. And then there's some niggas that I know who are good looking niggas, but they kind of broke, but they use that to their advantage to fuck with bitches, and bitches be fucking with them. You know what that entails? You know, place to stay, some money and stuff like that. You call him a bum, but that nigga using his utility right. I'm just saying in general, you can't really judge a book by its cover unless you really know those people for who they are. So he could be a cool dude. He could probably step into some bread for all we know. He could probably really do be the best option that they have, but we don't know that just based off of look. Yeah, you just gotta actually like get to know them. Even this like short 14, 15-minute video, you probably don't even know, cuz. I'm just saying, like, just try to get out the scope of that. That's why I kind of want to do a thing where, like, the Omegle chat and stuff like that, where you can talk to people and then see who they, like, kind of are without having to worry about it, or do, like, blind dates and shit, where, like, people can't see each other, but you can talk to each other. That would be pretty dope. Like, you wouldn't have to, like, you can talk to somebody without even have to look at them and be like, oh, well, them, they look like this, so I can't, like, even like with like black people, like black and white people, like, it could be like I have nothing to say to him because he's black, and I'm like, we probably both like Naruto for all we know. Some shit like that. So.
This whole vibe. And then same with Ben. Yeah.
Especially when you're dating.
Similarities. I liked his date idea. Wilson, sorry. I feel like we're not vibing like that, you know?
It's a swing and a miss, you know? That's what it is.
You're another Asian guy, that's all. She just don't want to date another Asian guy.
And all of that. And then you seem really fun as well.
Honestly, I think it was when I said I wouldn't do long distance, and then...
So for now, I respect what your decision.
When it comes to girls, you always say you're willing to do long distance. If you're trying to keep her.
Of course, you would choose someone who was like older and like knew like.
That's where you get the most poom poom out of
second guys.
She's like, make sure you remember me.
But I feel like I came into this with the mindset of like, this is gonna be a fun experience, so let's choose like fun people.
As a parent, expectation is different than you guys when you're still young. Been there, done that. Time will tell us.
Would you let me hop on the back of his motorcycle right now?
Nope. Hell no.
Kind of tough. See what
That's it.
I'll take from Orange County all the way to
Ranking strippers by income. Wow. That would be something to watch. But yeah, I'm about to end the video. Thank you for watching.